Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10 of my single player Let's Play series. So I think I got this all figured out. I got all of the pieces I need to make the solar array, which I'm going to use to power this quarry that I'm going to run. I also need to make something that I really should have made a while ago, but I didn't. I made more dark steel balls, put some in here for processing because I was processing gold ore because I needed some more gold, so I found some. I need. Where did I put that there? Item conduits. Make some more ender conduits. Or the power conduits. That's what I meant. More of those. We're gonna need this, and oh, you know what I didn't make? Dang it! I keep forgetting to make the controller for that. I always forget to make the solar panel controller. So I need 4 blocks gold, 4 blocks of lapis, and another solar cell. This is. I'm glad that I found more gold. For those, we need 3. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 3 of those. Apparently, I don't have any sand on me. Smelt this one real quick. Actually, I have 1 in here, but I need 3, so. You. I should have grabbed the gold while I was over there. Get some gold. And then, oh, I gotta make it in a box. It's little steps like that I always seem to forget. Alright. So, it's almost nighttime, so we're gonna go. Oh, well, actually, I need to make one more thing, so we'll do that. We'll sleep through the night, and then we'll go set that up. And I need 3 ladders. So, something I really should have made a while ago. Some gold. Oops. There's 10. Remind me to cook that. 2 diamonds. An ender pearl. And some obsidian. Also need some paper. And a piece of leather. So, oh, you know what? I actually need to make 2 of these. So I need 16, 2 more of those. A little bit more gold would be helpful. Let's get like 20. Another piece of leather. Another 3 paper. 3 paper. Alright. So what I need is a chunk loader. Well, not chunk loader. I'm going to use the chunk loader from Chicken Chunks. There's also the chunk loading ward from Extra Utilities 2. Chunk loader from Industrial Craft. This requires power to run. This you have to like get a villager under contract. Which, I mean, I got a couple villages nearby. I could probably do that. It's actually not too expensive, but you need a demonic contract, I think. So I'd have to look that up. And then Steve's Carts and Chunk Loader from Open Computers. I've actually never played with Open Computers, so I don't know how that works. But I like this one. This one was the one that I played with, like, first. It was, like, the first real good chunk loader that I ever played with. And then just so, in case anybody doesn't know, because I didn't know until I started playing modded Minecraft. Because unless you're playing modded Minecraft, chunks really don't matter too much. But chunk loading works because, like, I'm here, so all the chunks around me within a certain radius, my site radius, I think is what it follows, is loaded. So everything inside of that chunk radius is running. Which, if you're playing vanilla Minecraft, doesn't matter too much, because, like, of course, it doesn't matter if anything's running while you're gone. But in this case, where there's, like, automation, and, like, I'm trying to use Ender Chest to move things, it's important that my area stay loaded. Whereas once you go too far away, or if I go to another dimension, like the End, the Nether, or a dimension I make in dimensional, RF Tools dimensions, it'll stop. All my stuff at base would stop running, including this quarry. So now these force these chunks to stay loaded. The builder, so I've set this kind of up already. My plan is run the quarry, which I have set. We'll show boundary lines in a second. It takes a second because there it goes. And this is a 512 by 512. Yeah. All the way to block height and down. So that's what we're going to be mining. It's going to pump all the things out. I think it has to come out the top. So so it's going to try and put it in this trash can, but I have a filter here, so the only stuff that can go in cobblestone, dirt, sand, marble, the other marble, gravel, hardstone, sandstone, basalt, and apilaster. If I find that I need to void other things, then I will. But as of right now, that was kind of all I could think that needed to be voided on demand. So, and then the chunk loader will keep it all running. So now, I want to set up this solar array. I kind of want it to be like... My apologies. Like there. Good news is I put it in the desert. I hope I avoided sand, because I really don't need sand like that. Yep. And I think I got all the parts, so... complete. Hooray! So then we just... I should have lined this up a little better, but... don't mind the wiring across the ground. I just don't care too much. Alright, so then it should technically... oh, well no. So this quarry needs a redstone signal. Yeah, I wondered about that. Let me get a chest. I didn't know if the Zender quarry could, or the builder could auto output to the conduits, or if it required you to put a chest there and then pump out of the chest. It appears that I'm going to need a chest. Not a big deal. Just make like a basic chest. I believe this quarry is smart enough that if the chest fills up, it stops running. So that's good, because that means no like items all over the ground. So, and that's good for two reasons. No loss of items, and items on the ground are really lag-inducing sometimes. There we go. Yeah. This is going to be slow. So currently, I level 9, but I don't know where in this huge space that it is actually mining. Yeah, so see, none of that stuff is going into that one. But the, ooh. I may have to add stuff to that filter. It's because I don't want any junk. I just want, like, ores, and that's it. I would blacklist that filter in the trash can for just, like, don't void ores, but, like, I don't have one of every ore to do that with. Oh, good, I found some draconium dust already. So, yeah, I don't need granite, don't need andesite, don't need limestone. So we can avoid these three things on top of that. That's new. I totally thought it was almost nighttime again. I was like, it was just nighttime. What the heck? So... so this should stop rolling. Correct. I wonder if that will actually match or dictionary. So now technically shouldn't have any problems. That kind of stuff. So while this is running, what I want to do, hopefully it runs into water or something, so that, like, actually I'm sure in this area it will run into water, because I want obsidian. So hopefully I'll get more obsidian, because I'm kind of lacking on obsidian. So now, while that's running, yep, eating bread underwater, that's legit. I want to start refined storage. I may not have all the resources to really get into refined storage, but I'm going to need more storage space since I'm running this. So it's going to be important that I get that started. Okay. And I'm just going to check on this periodically and add more to the filter as needed, because so that's at 32. If that's at 32 later, then it's already voiding it due to the change that I made to the filter. If it increases, then I need to add it to the filter. So we'll see. So I'm gonna put the obsidian I do have back. I don't have more obsidian. I might need obsidian. Put the gold back. Put this all away. Okay, so for refined storage. Okay, so the way I like to do this, we need a controller, not a creative controller, a regular controller first. So I need silicon, which I think I have, and then I need some quartz enriched iron. Now, if I have more iron, because I'm going to need a lot of it. Quartz enriched iron, really simple recipe. Boop. So you got 4 stacks for 3 stacks of iron, which is good because I'm gonna need it. I just put a stack of quartz. I'll put 4 stacks. So silicon, where was I putting silicon? So I know I got some. If not, I have sand, so that's not a huge deal. I can get some. But I could have swore I had some already. Okay, well let's get some. The best way I've found to do this is compress sand. I'm still processing this. That's crazy. And then use dark steel balls to increase the amount, the chance. Look at that, 18 from one compressed sand. So now we can make a controller, except I need diamonds. Yeah, I'm low on diamonds, so hopefully I'll let the quarry run between episodes, and hopefully I will have a decent amount of stuff. So machine casing was really easy, just 8 quartz. So there's a gap between my floor and the basement, and the reason for that is I like to keep a lot of my auto stuff down in the basement, and that's just because I am really bad at like hiding that kind of stuff, like wiring, so it's easier to just not have to try. So now it's hooked to power, that's all that needed. Next we're going to want some of the cables. So it gets me 12 for 6. I probably want a couple sets of that. I do have glass. Okay. Let's see. So let's just get a couple of those. And then we're going to need... Oops, I don't know why I did that. This has all the stuff. We need a solderer. So I need 2 sticky pistons. Do I have like slime? No. Guess not. I can make the ones that you can make out of rice though. Should really bring some rice inside. Still at 32. I'm assuming, well, I guess it wouldn't be running anymore because, well, it wasn't running overnight, but otherwise, it's still running. I meant to read a guide, and I still have not done that. So, I need to look and figure out where that chest is supposed to go so that I can get resources. And I haven't done that yet, so... That's it. That's right. I need this. Isn't that nice? So, do need regular iron. I think that's it. Make 2 for now. Just to help increase speed. Now, these actually run on the power from... Oops, I was smart. I put 2 blocks. I was smart. Now, what did I put like control? Put a couple blocks here, didn't I? That was good of me. So I want to run, I should really clear this out, I guess. I want 1 block and then this to be hollow. So I think I'm going to clear up the house, space-wise, and then we'll come back and I will wire this up. Be right back. And we're back. So cleared out this area. I went down and dug the 4 corners out so that I could like tell where it was supposed to be. I put another elevator here, so now I can jump between the 3 floors, because basically this floor is going to be where I'm going to do all my wiring, basically, and that's for anything. For right now, I'll start with this. So I'm gonna run. This is how I'm gonna try and do most of the wiring. I may have to like maneuver around, but I want to run it along the ceiling. That way I can walk underneath it more or less unhindered, so I can do maintenance work as needed. That's how I like to try and do it. You know, gives me some freedom. So now these should have power. They don't have like an indicator, but if I throw the silicone in there, there you go. And now we're gonna get little silicone plates. The other way to make silicone, by the way, their silicone is this one is just smelt nether quartz. But like nether quartz, I really just don't want to go mining for a bunch of nether quartz when I can do this. Get so I also need to process a bunch of iron and some gold. So I'm gonna want probably like a stack of that, and you know what, we'll just do like 20 gold because I happen to know that I'm gonna need a bunch of the gold too. I always look up and think it's nighttime because the roof is black. It is nighttime, I think, but yeah, it's not. Oh, that's my clock. I wonder where I put it. Interesting. I hope that thing's still running. It is nighttime. Almost. Watching the beautiful sunset. It might be too slow. Maybe I want to upgrade that. I think I can. Well, no, I know I can. I just don't know if I have the resources to. Because you need electrical steel. Yeah. I wonder if it would be quicker if I used extra utilities things with speed upgrades. Probably would. A stack upgrade. Let me look into that. If I get a speed upgrade, or stack upgrade, some speed upgrades, and a transfer node, should hypothetically be faster than that. Pretty sure. Transfer node items. So glad that andesitis ore dictionary was smooth stone. I'm really not sure if that's supposed to be that way, but it is, so I use it. That's not expensive at all. So a little bit more. Let's do like 4 of them. Because I'm going to want some speed upgrades too. Start that on at least. one more. Go back in there. Diamond, and then I need redstone. Oh wow, I'm lacking redstone. I'll make at least one speed upgrade. Which, the speed upgrades in this are still cheaper than they used to be. They used to require a lot more redstone. So, I guess that's a plus. So, I believe, by default, it's gonna, like, the transfer nodes from extra utilities try to, first inventory, second inventory. So, if I line this up correctly, it shouldn't matter. It just matters that I make sure that the trash can is going to be before the ender chest. I had a bug, and it may be fixed. I don't want to test it right now. Where if you break something with a filter in it, you lose the filter. So make sure to take the filter out. Again, that may be fixed, but speed. That's all. I need that. Should put that in there first, but hypothetically, I should be getting stuff in here. If I'm not, maybe that ore dictionary thing is not working as I intended. And if that's the case, that's not a good thing. Go check and see. Because I told it to use ore dictionary, but like I didn't think I had like any kind of ore in there to where it would be voiding an ore. Or all the ores. There's some embers copper ore. Okay, so let me a bunch of dirt from clearing out that basement. I got a bunch of dirt. I have a lot of dirt. Dirt like every chest. So let's clear this out. So I just want to see if we are getting things or not. If we're not, then I need to fix that. If we are, then that's good. So I just keep forgetting I'm running sand, so like through silicon there too. I don't need another chest for this. Oops. Silicon. Upgrade cores. Lots of dust. I can't process uranium yet. What's that there? That's empty. Okay. Let's go turn this on and see if we get any stuff in that chest. See, I just feel like we're not. Because, like, I don't think it would pull it out faster than I could see it. I figured it would be there at least a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, but in that case, I'm losing a lot of stuff right now. Good thing that's such a large quarry. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Because it was definitely pulling out, like, the copper ore and stuff, so... It's definitely throwing them in the trash can for some reason. And it should not be. Match ore deck. So we'll just say ignore that. No way. So okay, try again. I should technically, yep, there we go. I just saw something. Yeah, okay. So we are getting some stuff now. That's weird. That's not exactly how the ore dictionary is supposed to work, I don't think, but okay, so now I'm getting some stuff, right? Yeah. Victory. Alright. So I believe it is past the wrapping up point. So I'm gonna end the episode here. Get myself some of the basic necessities for progressing in refined storage. A bunch of like the silicon wafers, whatever they're called, printed silicons, the printed basic processors, some of the gold ones, and a couple of the advanced ones. Because basically, that's what I want to do. I need two. Let's just start doing things. Why did I think this was harder than that? Oh yeah, okay. This is what I was expecting. What did I click on? Disk manipulator, probably. Yeah, disk manipulator. This one needs this is the disk drive, so you need at least one of these to like store disks, and I need an advanced processor for that. So that's a diamond. So I got a core already. I want one of these, and then I need a crafting grid, which needs another one. So I'm gonna craft a bunch of these like processors, and this is really easy. You just take the printed whatever you just made, iron, gold, or diamond, redstone, and some of the printed silicon. So like I have this, and then I just get some redstone. Of course I'm lacking on redstone, but I should be able to do it anyway. So I'm gonna make a bunch of those, and then we'll get the crafting when I get back, and then we'll be able to get rid of all these chests hopefully. So that'll be exciting. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.